Hello everyone. So today I'm going to start the Build a World challenge. And the idea behind it is that you eventually end up with a save file that just has community lots and houses that you've built and or downloaded from the gallery if you're not a builder. And Sims that you have made or favorite Sims you've downloaded from the gallery. If you're like me and you're terrible at create a sim, I think most of the sims are going to be from the gallery or randomized. So it's there's quite an intricate rule book. I'll put a link in the comments section. And there's also a spreadsheet so you can keep track of everything. And basically, you start off in a beginner world, which is Oasis Springs or Willow Creek, and you cannot progress to another world until you have completed the one that you started with. So everything in the game needs to be unlocked. So, for instance, careers, you need to unlock a career. If you want your sim to go into the acting career, you first have to unlock that, and to do that you would have to max out the acting skill by using, I think it's the microphone and maybe some books and interactions with people. So it's quite, everything needs to be unlocked, so it's quite intricate, quite involved, quite a challenge. I think it's probably going to take me years to do. So I'm going to start in Willow Creek, and this is Marco. He is busy fishing. And where's Isabella? Oh, she's chatting to Morgan. So the first thing you need to do is delete everything in your world. So you're going to manage worlds. So you need to bulldoze every lot in every neighborhood, and you need to delete all the households in the game. So if you don't know how to delete households, you just click on wherever the households are and you click on more and you just go evict household. They'll still be in the game, but they just won't be on any of the lots. And to delete the houses, you would go into build mode. Okay, so we are gonna delete this. You just go bulldoze, lots, yes. If anybody knows an easier way to do this, please let me know. And bulldoze terrain. So you need to do that with every single household, every single lot in the game. You want to start with a completely blank world. So you go back into manage worlds. So again, I'm just gonna evict all the households except for my ones that I started here, Isabella and Marco. So I'm gonna go in and delete or evict everyone and delete every single house and community lot. So we have a completely blank world. So we have a completely blank Willow Creek. That took me about 15 minutes. So if you can find a save file that has blank worlds, that would be much easier. And so everybody's been evicted except for Marco and Isabella. So the next thing you do after you have your blank world is you choose a lifespan length. So I think I'm just gonna keep it on maybe long. And you set aging to active household only. And then it says you delete all the households in the game, or you may keep some as townies if you like, but they cannot live on a lot in your world. So I have kept them just as to make the game a little bit more interesting. And then you create 4 households to start with in your world, and they're not allowed to be more than 2 sims each. So a maximum of 8 sims. And once you have built 2 community lots, then you can add 4 more households. So you can only add more households after you've done 2 community lots. So I'm starting in Willow Creek. So the required first community lot for Willow Creek is a community garden or a park. And once you unlock and build this lot, you may unlock and build whichever community lots you wish. And now To unlock the community garden, I have to get 3 Sims to max out the gardening skills. I can't build the community garden until 3 of my Sims have maxed out the gardening skill. So that is going to be quite difficult. So quickly, or it might take a while for me to place 3 more households and build them each a house, and then we can start on our gardening skill. So we have our first family, Isabella and Marco, the Dyers family, and Isabella is family orientated. She's also jealous. She's a foodie, and she likes baking, cooking, and dancing. And Marco is active, cheerful, and outgoing, and he likes fishing, gardening, handiness, and mischief. Right, so let's build them a house. So I did get them a a planter. That was the one thing I did get them, just to keep them occupied while I was explaining about the challenge. So you are not allowed to use any money cheats unless you unlock a money cheat. So to start off with, they just have under 20,000 simoleons. So, and you can build them a tiny home or a haunted house. You can use those things. Maybe I should build them a tiny home. You get some perks with a tiny home. Okay, so let's build them a tiny home. So Isabella and Marco's house is done. I did make it, it's a small home, a tiny home. So they've got their tiny kitchen. So Isabella is just making herself some dinner. And they have their living room and bedroom and bathroom. So we've still got 3 more households to build. And once we have 2 community lots, we can place 4 more households. So we have to get, before we can place the community garden, which is the first lot that is required for Willow Creek, we have to get 3 Sims to max out the gardening skill. So I think that Marco is going to have to do some gardening. I did give them this patch of land where they can plant some vegetables. Now they've got no money left, so neither of them can get a job, so we're going to have to get creative on ways to make money. They can go to other lots and collect things, so that is one way to make money. You can go fishing. You can actually, but no, I didn't give them an easel or anything like that. But maybe she can do something maybe she can start writing and selling books. So let's get her to write a genre book, a children's book. So that'll be a bit of a way to make money. And Marco can go and do some gardening because we need to max out. Oh, one blue shoe, a tale of lost and found. Okay, that's fine. So can water the plants. Oh, that one's fine. Okay, so we've got 3 more households to place. So we have 3 more families in Willow Creek. We have the Smith family, the Madison family, and the Banks family. So we have Warren and Jason, 2 brothers. They're actually twins, but they're completely different. Jason aspires to be a musician, and he's got this dark dungeon for his bedroom with a gravestone headboard on his bed. A musical genius, that's his aspiration. And he's a music lover, a loner, and a muser. And he likes guitar, violin, and piano. And he likes metal music and alternative music. So he's enjoying playing the guitar at the moment. And then we have his twin brother Warren. What is he doing? Where is he? Oh, he's off to school. Why is Jason not going to school? Okay. So Warren, he's a bro, he's good and he's gregarious, and his aspiration is party animal. So this is their humble home. I did spend a little bit of money on their bedrooms, which left very little for anything else. And this is their kitchen. So that is the Smith brothers' home. Neither of them like gardening. So we'll have to get some of our other Sims to max out the gardening skill. So next we have the Madison family. This is their house. They both like gardening. So we have Samantha and her older brother Melvin. What is Samantha? Okay, she's working on her computer. Oh no, that's Melvin. Where's Samantha? Okay, Samantha is busy reading. And Melvin is using her computer. I might have to lock her bedroom door, otherwise he's probably going to be in here all the time using her computer. So this is Melvin's bedroom. And Samantha, her aspiration is big happy family. And she's romantic, she's a bookworm, and she's domestic. And she likes gardening, baking, and cooking. And she dislikes alternative music and metal music. So they've got a little bit of money left after I built their house. And Melvin, his aspiration is freelance botanist. And he loves the outdoors, he's clumsy, he's gloomy, and he's a collector. And he likes gardening and dancing. So let's get them to do some gardening. They've got these lovely patches of ground. So where should we start? Maybe some vegetables. So Samantha and her older brother Melvin are busy planting some vegetables. So that is the Madison family. And lastly we have the Banks family. So this is Bella and her daughter Arabella. And after building this modern home, they had very little money left for furniture, so they have got hardly anything in their house. I think they've just got minimal kitchen stuff and a sofa and some books and their 2 bathrooms, and they each have a bed to sleep in. And I did get Arabella an easel because I would like some of my Sims to max out the painting or photography skill, because if you get 3 Sims to max out the painting or the photography, you can build an art gallery. And then after you've built an art gallery, you can have the painter career in your game. So everything needs to be unlocked, so it's quite quite challenging. So let's get Arabella started on paintings. So Bella is a villainous Valentine, and she's hot-headed, mean, self-absorbed, and disasterly. So she's not a very nice mom. And we have Arabella, her aspiration is painter extraordinaire. And she's creative, an art lover, a muser, and she likes photography and painting. And I think her mom dislikes baking and cooking, but she likes singing. So I actually should have got them a microphone, but they've only got 7 simoleons left. So who is this knocking at the door? It's Priya. Okay, we'll go and give a friendly introduction. While Arabella gets working on a painting skill, Mom can introduce herself. Oh, here comes Arabella as well. So there we have it. That's our 4 families. So the first thing we have to do is get 3 Sims to max out the gardening skill, and then we can build a community garden. I also want to get 3 Sims to max out the dancing skill or DJ mixing, because then we can build a nightclub. And if we max out the fitness, if 3 Sims max out the fitness skill, then we can build a gym. But we first have to concentrate on the gardening. So here we have Isabella and Marco. They've got no money. What is Marco doing? Chatting. He should be trying to earn some money on his computer. Let's see. I think every household has got this computer because it's one of the cheapest ones in game. So let's see, what can we give him to do that's gonna earn him some money? Practice programming maybe. So you can move Sims between households. If say he wants to move out, maybe him and Isabella get divorced and he decides to move out, he can go and live with someone else, but you're not allowed to have more than four residential lots to start with, but you can move in between households. Your Sims can get married. That's the way you can add Sims to your households. They can get engaged, or they can have children. And then once you've unlocked the adoption service, you can adopt children. And pets, you can add stray animals, but you cannot use the animal adoption service until you've unlocked it. But you can have babies through Triangle Baby. And I think once you have, 20 babies, then there's a special, I think maybe then something special is unlocked, I'm not sure. So that is the Build a World Challenge. Lots of rules, lots of things to unlock. So now Marco and Isabella need to earn some money. So they've got 0 simoleons. They can't even buy seeds to... He'll have to go foraging to look for plants to harvest. Oh, he's reached programming level 2. So maybe he can become a hacker to earn some money. Bye, Marco. Bye, Isabella. See you next time.